Hey guys, it's TVGP, and today we are on my desktop, meaning there's some shenanigans going on, so let's get into it. So, I got a new computer, and it has an Intel 7 core processor, 12th generation, 9 core processor? It's something like that. It's one of the newer ones, and it's 12th generation, and I instantly thought, because I got a much better computer than what I had before, I'm gonna run The Sims 3 like butter. It is gonna be the smoothest thing, smoother than smoothies. You feel me? But the moment I got the computer, instantly download Origin and download The Sims 3, and I was like, let's turn this game on. But too bad, The Sims 3 and Intel have sadly parted ways. It was a terrible breakup. Intel wanted the house, and The Sims 3 wanted to fight that, but never got the chance to, and were held back by their parents, E and A. And E&A never wanted to fix The Sims 3, help The Sims 3 get back on its feet. So we ended up with Intel not accepting The Sims 3 ever again, and The Sims 3 just struggling to hold on, Anyway, so as I said, they don't get along. So I'm just gonna demonstrate for you. If you are anything like me, you turn on The Sims 3 and you're like, it's gonna run fine. My computer is 10 times better. And then you wait for that launcher to turn on, which loads a little bit faster than it would have on my old computer. A lot faster. And you click play. You're like, let's go, play, and it loads you back to freaking Origin, and you're like, what the freak? You repair the game, you uninstall the game, you install DirectX, you uninstall and reinstall Frame Network, and it still doesn't work, and you're just like, what the freak? This is what I'm telling you, Intel took the house, Sims 3's not allowed back inside. So now you see what I mean. And you're just like, okay, let me look to fix this. So you scour the internet and search of finding out how to fix it, but it's just the same thing over and over again. So I'm going to show you the post that how I learned how to fix The Sims 3. After hours and hours, I found myself in a rut. Sad, angry, upset, and really just want to live, okay? I just want to play The Sims 3. So my sister helped, and she found me this, and at first I did not want to do it, so I tried everything else in the book to finish it, to do it, but it didn't work, obviously. So we came back to this. You have to make a PowerShell file. All you have to do for it is just copy this, not to mention it was made by the lovely Mia245. They're amazing, they're great. I'm glad they did this, alright? After you copy and pasted the beautiful script, you go into Notepad, which is easy to find. Just look it up if it's not on your desktop, and you paste this in. After you paste this beautiful thing in, you click save as, and I say save it as your desktop. We're just gonna name it TS3, and after you type in the name, I want you to put .ps1. That is .ps1, it is important. Then you click save, then you turn this off, and within moments, seconds, you should have this beautiful little icon over here. So once you have the beautiful icon, you want to not do that. You want to left click it and click run with PowerShell. It'll say launch The Sims 3. And then you want to turn on your launcher. And after your launcher loads, you want to turn on your game. And guess what? This magic box, if my Sims game ever loads, this magic box disappears once you click that play button. And after clicking the play button, this should disappear like I said, and it should run the game just fine. You fixed The Sims 3, hooray, hallelujah, you can play your game again. But just note, you have to turn this on when you download Sims custom content through the launcher or store stuff through the launcher. And then you have to turn it back on when you want to play the game again. It's complicated, you'll figure it out. But you're also going to need to turn this on every single time you turn on The Sims 3, because it will not run. It's not hard, you just got to double click, and it works with the patch launcher. It works with all launchers for The Sims 3. So you just got to click it, turn it on, and you are absolutely good to go. Your game should be working just fine. So, your game was working fine, it was great, but for some reason today, out of all days, you turn on the Power script like every other day when you want to play The Sims. You turn on the Sims 3 launcher. After the launcher loads, you're like, let's just go play The Sims. You turn play, but you get this weirdo red script and you load back the Origin, and you're just like, huh? I thought my game was fixed. The freak? Excuse you? Sumimasen? Excuse me? What? And after being confused for about 10 minutes, you go to the internet again and you see other people had the problem, but theirs fixed after restarting your computer. You restart your computer 7 times and make the file about 5 more times, but it never seems to work. So now you're confused and you're like, am I just gonna never be able to play The Sims again? But I got good news for you. You can play The Sims again. So, what I do, because mine does not work anymore, I just disregard the Power Script. Nothing is a bad idea. To each their own. My computer just decided, like, peace now, I don't want to deal with it. So, what you're gonna need to do is click the Sims 3 launcher. After having the Sims 3 launcher load up fashionably late, as always, you don't want to click play, you don't want to do nothing. What you want to do is go left click that taskbar and turn on Task Manager. Once Task Manager is up and on, you scroll all the way down somewhere around here and you find Sims 3 Launcher.exe and you're like, okay, all right. You click Set Affinity. Then you turn off all processors and then click CPU 1, click OK, minimize that Task Manager, and then click play. You're like, is this gonna work? Is it gonna work? It works. It works perfectly fine. This is how I turn on The Sims 3 now, and I haven't had any problems. Mine says it's not responding, but that's my own fault. That has nothing to do with this method. That's just me, okay? Once you're greeted with the EA intro garbage, I want you to go back to the Task Manager you just minimized, scroll all the way down and look for TS3.exe. Then click Set Affinity, click All Processors, okay? And then you can turn off Task Manager and enjoy your Sims 3 running like freaking butter. Since you're still here, I'm guessing you may also have The Sims Medieval or thinking about The Sims Medieval and you're like, I want to play that. So you click it like you did with The Sims 3, instantly back to Origin and you're like, oh, frick. You try the Power Script, which I will also link in the description, which is basically the same thing as this one, but it is for Medieval. I'll show you right now. Posted by another lovely person, PlasmaBall1. They posted this. So just like the other one, we repeat the process. We copy, we go to desktop, we go to notepad, we paste, we save, we name it TSM .ps1. You save it, you turn it off. Okay, because I did that terribly wrong. You run with PowerShell, obviously, because I'm a dummy dork. And then you click The Sims Medieval, but for some reason, you're still getting the Origin. So you're like, okay, I'm going to try again. Let's try again. And let's turn on, not like that. Let's turn on the PowerShell again and let's try to run by Origin because that's the launcher and you get the message again or it loads. I've never had it actually load for me, which literally sucks. So I'm gonna teach you the way to do it. I want you to turn on Origin. Just turn on your lovely little Origin launcher and I want you to go on to Task Manager. You can minimize Origin if you want. And I want you to go back to details. Once you find Origin.exe, I want you to go into, left click it, click Set Affinity, turn off all processors, and then click CPU 1. We minimize that once again, and we go to Origin. And so you want to click play on The Sims Medieval. After clicking play, it should load up just fine, just like The Sims 3. And now you fixed all your games to work. Once it loads up to the loading screen, I want you to go back to Origin, Set Affinity, click all processors, okay, exit Task Manager, and now you can play The Sims Medieval in all its lovely, beautiful glory. And guess what? It's a hoot and a half to play The Sims Medieval. Now that you fix your Sims 3 game, either with my method or the script method, you should now be able to play The Sims 3 just fine. I prefer the Task Manager method because it's foolproof, and honestly, you don't have to make a script or turn it on. You just gotta turn on The Sims 3 and Task Manager. And do the rest of the stuff. Well, I hope that I helped in some way or another. Thank you to the amazing people who made the scripts, even though they don't personally work for me and may not work for others, but that was still amazing of them to post it and put it on there. And just remember, I'm just a fellow Sims 3 player who just wants to play the game with little to no problems, and just know Origin Yay, Intel, they need to fix whatever issues going on with The Sims 3 because nobody wants to do this every time they get a new Intel computer, alright? It's literally not fun. But thank you guys for watching. I hope I helped in some way or another. This was TBGP. I hope to see you lot again. And bye-bye.